Welcome back to HarborFinancialOnline.com. Today I'm going to be talking about the federal income tax schedule, and I'm going to answer some of the questions related to that you guys have been sending us. So let me get the video started here. So if you're wondering how the current income tax schedule is going to affect you this year, you need to find out first what tax bracket you're in. This is going to change most likely year to year as your income levels adjust. And based on changes in the law. So you're never gonna pay the same amount of tax each year. So that's something you guys need to remember with the tax schedules. You know, stay up to date with it. You're gonna want to look at those schedules so you know what to expect in the upcoming tax year. Your tax bracket is based on your filing status and your total taxable income. There's a line on your tax return that's going to say taxable income. The amount that you're taxed is going to be based on this. This takes into consideration all the deductions, all the credits you get out there, and then we get to a taxable income line on your tax return. So that's going to determine what bracket you go into on the tax schedule. Each tax bracket is taxed at a separate rate, and you may be in a different bracket this year, like I said, compared to last year. So if you paid $1,000 in tax last year, with some of the changes in the law, your salary went up, you may have a $3,000 tax bill. So don't always assume what happened last year is going to happen this year. The tax rates are normally adjusted each year. So that's why this tax amount is going to be changing. The highest tax rate for individuals right now is 35%. That's just your federal tax. That doesn't include your state tax and if you're responsible for local tax. Overall though, it's more important that you keep track of all the credits and deductions that are out there. There are so many credits, so many deductions that people just aren't aware of. So when someone asks me, what bracket are they in? How do they line that up to the tax schedule? I first like to ask, have you looked into the credits? Have you looked into those deductions? Because this is going to lower your tax amount so much that a lot of times if you're in the highest bracket, you can move down to a 25% bracket just by qualifying for some credits. So really look for those. And at our website, HarborFinancialOnline.com, we have multiple articles on these credits, and we have videos at YouTube on these credits. Make sure you're looking for those. Credits are better than deductions. Deductions are good, but it's just a percentage, where credits are dollar for dollar. And if you watch some of my videos on credits, you're going to see what I mean with that. The income tax schedule, now that schedule doesn't take into account your personal situation, which is going to affect your bottom line and what your tax amount is going to be. So based on the fact if you're married, if you have kids, all those things factor into your tax amount and if you're going to get a refund or not, if you're going to owe tax. When you look at the tax schedule and you see a 10% bracket that you're going to fall into, that doesn't mean you're going to pay exactly 10% tax on the money you make. So if you made $20,000, 10% of that is going to be $2,000. That does not mean you're going to owe $2,000 because that doesn't take into effect the standard deduction, everything else. If you make $20,000, you're not going to pay tax. You're going to get a refund most likely based on your withholdings. You'll receive various deductions based on your situation that can often, if you're, I see people in the 15 to 20% bracket get it down to 5% all the time. And that's done legally through taking these various credits and deductions. Credits will save you the most, dollar for dollar. Watch some of my videos on credits and you'll learn more about those. I want to take you guys real quick to our site here. We're going to go to HarborFinancialOnline.com real quick. Now, when I talked about the credits, you can see here, this is just free information at the site. Scroll through here on the left, you're going to see the different links we have to articles that the site has written on credits, on deductions, home buyer's tax credit. That's one that right now you're not going to be able to use. But the lifetime learning tax credit, you can use that one. These credits do change year to year, so there's certain ones that won't. The child tax credit, you may qualify for that. That's a great credit that I would highly recommend looking to see if you qualify for that credit, okay? And on this link, you can put in your information. As you can see, it says Child Care Tax Credit Calculator. Put in your information. It's going to tell you if you qualify for that particular credit. I'm trying to find some of the other credits that I want to show you the links to here. Here we go. This is all just free. Just click on here and it'll take you to the articles, the information you need to know. All the tax credits if you have children. Look into that. There's a credit if you send your kids to daycare, you can get a credit for that. Okay, and there's credits if you're a student that you'll qualify for. The HOPE credit, the lifetime learning credit. Credits are by far the best as far as increasing your refund and not having to hopefully pay tax. So that's what you want to look at. These links here, you can click through any of these two here. Use the tax refund calculator. Put in the information you've learned from these videos, and it's going to show you what your refund's going to be. So check that out, and you can prepare your taxes online through the site. So I think I've covered everything that I want to in this video. Let me just scroll through. The one thing, just remember this. When you look at the tax schedule and the brackets, if you're in that 20 to 30% range, don't automatically assume, oh God, I got to pay 20%. You're going to qualify for some deductions out there. Everyone qualifies for something. You're going to at least get the standard deduction. And if you own a home, you get all kinds of write-offs. So don't freak out by what bracket you immediately see. So I appreciate you watching the video. We have over 100 videos at YouTube. I hope this helped you guys today, and I'll see you in the next video.